A bird. He tries hard. Let's see what we could do here. Start a Q&A. Let's ask him a question. What should we ask him, Pouncer? I don't know. Sort of a dumb question, but fuck it. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say. Oh, dog. Here comes a dog for you. Yeah. Because I know you, bro. You're the same as me. You got the same genes, the same interests. Oh. You like your teddy bear more than me. Oh, dog. See that, Pouncer? How could you miss that? There you go. What do you think of that dog? Cute. Ain't cute? Imagine you walking your dog and you come to this dog park. Would you let it go in here with Pouncer? Pouncer likes dogs, actually. Pouncer's a good boy. He likes dogs. You like dogs, bro? You a good boy? You such a good boy. Hey, how are you, Jen? Good. What's new with you? He's gonna be an elf. I'm gonna get him a pool and a trampoline. That's what he most wanted. He says hello. I like your hat. Yeah, hey Melissa. Yeah, be Santa to me. Where you go? Not back there. You don't need to go back there. How you doing, Melissa? What's that? Yeah, there is. She likes dogs. Right, Pansy? Have a good night. Take care. Merry Christmas. Pouncer says Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas from your favorite elf. Pouncer. Oh boy, Pouncer can march. Doing well. We're doing great. Pouncer's car was broken and he missed it. He doesn't like when his car breaks down. Not one bit. So we got it back, and just to tell it he loved it, he went inside and peed on it. So the car knows not to go anywhere. So, yeah. We're good, right? We're good. We got a car. We peed in it, so the car knows it's ours. So now everything's good. There goes Jen zipping around. Bobcat. They think you use a bobcat for wrong continent. Cheetah. Nope, he doesn't cheat. Cheetahs have different, like their head is different. Their ears are different. They don't have stripes. Yeah, just adorable. Tabby. Close. Bobcat. They think you're a bobcat, bro. Tell them you ain't no bobcat. He says he ain't no bobcat. No, he peed on me. Kookaburra. That's what he did. He peed on me. It's disgusting. It was so terrible. Yeah, you peed on your dad on a live stream. Everyone thought I died. What's up, Vicky and Kelly and Spoon? How's Kookaburra? F1. F no. F no. Ain't no F1. He's still not F1. That's a Savannah cat. Is it to show dominance? No, it's to tell you he loves you. The Pouncer was taken away for a while, and he's very scared to be alone. So he pees on me a lot. He used to do it every once in a while, but now he constantly does it. Yes, Pouncer peed on me. Like I'm Trump, you know? What the hell was that? It was so disgusting. And it's not the first, and it wasn't the last time. They pee on you. He just does it a lot. Is that a cheetah? Nope. It's a Pouncer. Thank you, heaven. Yup, it's true. It's true. You can't make this up. Would I malign your character? Would I defame you? Would I libel you? Or no, that's Pouncer defamation. Pouncer's a good boy. He's a good. Look at these ears. Look at those ears. This is because he's portable luggage. You can carry him on like a carry-on. Look at Doctor. It's a doctor. There's always a guy over there who smokes, but Jen is in his spot. In which country do servals live? Cameroon, around that area in Africa. Is it a serval? Yes, it is. Very good. You know where the savannah is? It's a savannah cat. Nope. That's an exotic cat from Colombia. Nope. But they do have exotic cats there. Pouncer loves you too. Oh man. I took him in here and he pushed off. Look what happened. Look, he pushed off my shirt. Look at my shirt. So I had to go back to the car to get a jacket. And the jacket makes me too warm. It's too warm. Oh, you're perfectly uncomfortable. Look at those crazy ears. We got to take them off every night and wash them with his tail. Oh, it's a pain in the neck. Is this a Bengal cat? Nope, but they're cute too, right? Dog. Pouncer sees a dog. A leopard. Nope. He ain't no leopard. But that's not a bad guess. They're related to them. Pouncer, look at the dog. What do you think of that? That's a happy dog. Look. The dog's just jumping around. Yes, Imani knows. Imani knows. Water meaning Katisni. It lost me. Cheetah. Yeah. Let's see what she's doing. It's funny that if Jen got towed. What do you have to say, Pouncer, to all your friends out there? Be a good boy for me at Christmas. He ate your shirt. He scratched me. But he doesn't care. He didn't mean to. He looks like one. Well, if he had babies with a regular cat, that would be a savannah cat. And they're expensive. Serval cat, yay. Cheetah or ocelot. Not a cheetah or an ocelot. You can find ocelots in the United States, actually. A cheetah cat. Highest jumping feline. Yeah. He jumps. Boy, does he jump. T-Bird and Shade, how you doing? Thank you. He says you're cool. Look, he nods. Oh, it's going to your head, this celebrity status you got. You tied up, bro. Come here. Let you tied up, you fucker. How am I supposed to catch you? Iman says you're cute. Say thank you. He says thank you. He says thank you very much. Oh. How much do they cost? One marriage. Serval. That's a very good guess. Tiger and such can jump higher up trees, but serval has the high. Well, they can run up trees. They can run up trees, but they can't jump like this. Not that I give a shit. I don't know any tigers that are in competition with us. It's funny how people give a shit. Everyone that has a savannah cat thinks the cat is a serval. Then they always write to me. Like, isn't it the same? Like, no, it's really not. Why would you want it to be? You know, I don't want Pouncer to be a savannah. Every savannah cat owner wants to have a serval. Why didn't they just get a serval? They're half the price. Yeah, someone on the East Coast. He sees something. He's got something on his radar, his eardar. Z Prophet, what up? Z Prophet? This is Z Pouncer. Z Pouncer. Pouncer's always happy. He's always happy. Now for a little tiny bitty. What do you got? What does he see? He got so mad. I was out for 10 minutes. Oh, bird. Wow. Good eye. Yeah, no, there's a bird right next to that gray car. Look at it, Pouncer. Jumped right through the fence. Don't you know there's a fence, bro? So embarrassing. What are you going to do? Go through the fence? Really? What's going on today? Not that much. Pouncer got his car fixed, so he peed in it. He's won. He doesn't like when his car is broken one bit, for real. So when I take him for walks, he takes me to the mechanic shop and he just sits there and sniffs. And then everyone that drives by, goes, hi, Pouncer. Not one person says hi, Jeff. Everyone says, hi, Pouncer. They scream it out the window. They couldn't, what would it cost them to say, and Jeff? Nothing. African jungle cat. They're not from the jungles. Where there is jungle and like, what do we call it? I can't think of the word. Like, when there's a lot of jungle and then there's like marshland in the middle, this is where you'll find them. I wish I could two of them and two caracal. Well, caracals are cool. Servals are cool. They can be friends sometimes. If you have them since babyhood. Which is a word now. Savannah cat. Nope, but close. Don't be insulted. He didn't know. It's okay. He doesn't mind. Oh, how do you find everything so fast? You're so good at this. How old is Pouncer? He's 1. He's a big baby, believe it or not. I've been posting his baby videos, and it feels like yesterday. When I look at them, it wasn't even a year ago. It was just months ago. I remember perfectly what we were doing. I remember thoughts in my mind, but he was so tiny. Uh-oh. Crime scene coming up. That sounds like a kookaburra, right? What's up, E-Dog 946C6? What is their question? You want to know what kind of cat he is? It's classified. You have to ask them. Yeah, he's big, man. He's big. For a serval, he's big. He's just big. He eats a lot. He eats like a solid 9 pounds a day. Easily. Other servals don't eat like that. But he's not food aggressive. He just takes his time. Nah, they don't live in the desert. You mean deserted or desert? They wouldn't want to be in a desert. Shit, would you? Ew, I hate deserts, man. I've been to many deserts. I don't ever want to ever go back. Oh, God. And then a camel spit at you. Camels fucking hate me. They spit at me. And donkeys hate me. But seals love me. Disturbingly so. Seals and walruses come out of their enclosure when I walk by. To the point where the guy who works there is like, what do you got in your pocket? Nothing. Is that a sand cat? No, sand cats, they're wild cats also, but no one should have a sand cat. Caracals, they're also wild, but they have like those giant ears that go into like a pointy thing, sort of. You know what I'm saying? They're different. I know his ears are gigantic. Yeah, he purrs a lot. Thank you, E-Dog. Good boy. What a good boy. Man, I love your posture. I have seen one of those cats and it is rare. Yeah, where'd you see one? You mean on YouTube, or you mean should you say in person, or in cat in Africa? A nice huge catio. This is just one of the parks nearby. Although he has a few places he stays in. He's outside 7 hours a day. How they jump high. He's Savannah cat. No, I don't remember. That's okay. Up. Oh, wow. That's like a little baby. You have a shot at that. But you can't leave. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Pouncer. Impulse control. Think about it. Don't do it. I'm not even kidding. This is why I have these. Don't do it, bro. Oh, here's his girlfriend. Don't do it. He needs 15-foot fences with barbed. What are you talking about? Why would you have barbed wire? You crazy? So they can cut themselves. They could jump 15 feet. Savanna and wetland habitation. Not so much in the wetlands. Trust me, I lived there. How would we get along with a regular house cat? He would get along. How you doing? That's a cute dog. Was it Chihuahua? What's his name? ¿Cuál es su nombre? Erin. Este es Pouncer, o sea, Saltitos. Eres mexicano, ¿no?
No, panameño.
Oh, de Panamá, chuleta loco, es verdad. Ajá. Ya recuerdo. Hola sin H es away. Good for you. Ohio. Oh, Dayton? Tiger. Is that Dayton? Tiger. Is that a brown striped tiger? I don't know what that is, bro. A crazy one. That is so So correct. That guy's from Panama. He always comes by with his chihuahua. And he likes to take pictures of Pouncer. Thanks, Guppy Gilly Sue. I like your name. Wait, that's a different dog. Chihuahua fight. Chihuahua fight. Those dogs, man. I never knew Chihuahuas could be so, like, dickheadish, Listen to them. Say thank you, Vicky Pouncer. Say thank you to Vicky. Say thank you. I think it's going to take a minute. Yeah, I know how your brain works. He always wants his full hour at each park. Usually, at a minimum, we do 3 parks a day. Unless it's pouring. And his rain jacket won't even work, Yeah, what's up with Chihuahuas, man? Ricky, what's up with that? Like, I didn't know they were so aggressive till I started walking Pouncer and Swaggers, And, like, they come over like they're bullies, Yeah, he probably could. Dela. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. But he's not like that. He's a good boy. Yeah, he's on his turf. But, like, they come here. One is a real problem, actually. A little black one that goes, not to be racist, but it is a little black chihuahua that comes through there and really scares Pouncer. He just yells at him and tries to bite through the fence, which makes me wonder about it. It's like having a little fantasy there. Oh, boy. Thank you. I was wondering what you think about Pouncer. Much love. Jersey. Hey, DNA. How are you? Mindset does matter. I like the way you think. Yeah, Chihuahuas, man. No, ocelots are cool. They're cute. You like those? Look how cute they are. Yeah, they have Napoleon complex. You like them. See, look how interested he is. All 3 believe it. What's up, Mortis Orange? All right, sorry about that going. I sort of have your color a little bit. Oh, you're back, and you got a baby. Pouncer, what's his name? What is it? Solani. Pouncer, Solani. What's your name? Taylor, right? Taylor, Solani, and Jen. Oh, is she like 1.5?
Yeah, he's 1.5.
Yeah, not a Savannah Mary, but that's close. I think he's gonna eat a baby. Serval is correct. Weird old. Sorry, I can't pronounce it. But you're right. This girl knows her cats, and this cat knows his girls. I'm still thinking about that Chihuahua, man. That's a nice name, Solani. What does it mean? What does it?
It doesn't have a meaning. I just came up with it one day.
I like it. Weird AI. You a fan? Oh, Weird Al Yankovic. Yeah, of course I'm a fan. Who wouldn't be a fan? Like a Surge and bum. Something for the first time. Why did you decide? I never decided to have a serval. Ever. I didn't know what a serval was. They were going to kill this little baby cat in Africa. That was his dad. And I just thought it was a regular little cat. It was tiny. Smaller than Pouncer was. I didn't know. I thought they had spots just like the dogs and were regular cat size. Who the hell knew? Then my whole life changed because it kept growing. I haven't thought about that for a while. The Pouncer's so beautiful. Yeah, but you gotta really be careful what you wish for. What's up, Ray? How you doing, brother? They no, he's not a cheater though. They they're very expensive. They're not legal in most states. They pee on you. They cost a lot in veterinary bills. Hyena. Actually, you could have a hyena. That's another funny story. Believe it or not, hyenas are not illegal because, well, in most places, they don't think to regulate them because they're not canines and they're not felines. They're in their own group. So no one thinks to regulate them. Even in New York, you could have a hyena. It doesn't occur to them. Of course, once you get one, you might be able to keep it, but the next people won't. The next person won't be able to because they'll grandfather it in. But, bad things have happened to people that get hyenas and stay in apartments. That's crazy. And please don't think Pouncer stays in an apartment. We have an apartment, but he has 2 other places. He has a trailer that's just meant for play. He's got another house on a hill, and he's outside 7 hours a day. And he has an outdoor enclosure at the trailer that's connected to it. So, it's expensive. And I don't have a lot of money. I'm poor. I would probably be normal, like middle class. Instead of 100 there, I'd be 1,000 there. But all my money goes to him. And I'm happy to pay it. And don't get me wrong. Enrique, how you doing, bro? Nixon. Don't get me wrong. I love him with all my heart. And to me, it's worth it. But you have to... Parrots are dope, man. I love parrots. But I think it's cool to, like... You can clip their wings at first. They look roll back. I think it's cool to have them on a perch so they can learn to fly around and come to you. And what they say about swaggers and that parrot is not true. Don't believe it. The weather here is hot. Believe it or not, Weird Al. You look like a girl, though, right? You're a girl, right, Weird Al? Weird Allison. I have one. You have a serval or a parrot? Serval as in question mark, or you mean you have a serval? Are you that dude who lives with your fam? I don't know what that means. Most everyone lives with their fam, right? Give me something better. Parrot. What kind? Double yellow Amazon? I like them. I like double yellow Amazons. The cockatoos are beautiful. The sulfur-crested ones. Then the pink-crested ones. Oh, they're so sweet. Man, would Pouncer love one of those. Damn. Not in the same way that we would. I just adopted less than I'm taking him to get his nails clipped today. That sits like this. Bro, you don't want to cut his nails, man. It's like fighting in Gaza. You might as well be in a cave in Gaza with no goggles. Never mind. All right. Cockatoo. Cockatoo is my language. What's cockatoo? You're in the USA. Born in the USA. Yeah, Pouncer was born in the USA. Yeah. He's Alabamian. Alabamese. What do you call someone from Alabama? We're Alabamian. Peace from Oregon. Yo, what up, Dennis? How you been? Yeah, Oregon doesn't allow many exotic pets at all, but Oregon has the best laws in the country regarding the protection of all animals. Look it up, man. Oregon is cool that way. It's bad in some ways, good in other ways. I think that they truly do care about animals more than any other state. Not that I believe in that kind of regulation, because I don't, for a second. I think when it's regulated too much, you get people doing it illegally, then they get maltreated. Maybe that's Spanish. Mistreated. Leopard. Close enough for me. You could be a leopard, Pouncer. You could be anything you want to be. You could be anything you want to be. I always tell him that. I believe in it. He's never caught a bird. I try to pump up his ego, No, he's not a bobcat. He's not plural. I try to pump him up. I want to boost his confidence. So when he plays with his toys, what do I do? Turn him around? How do I do that? Pouncer, hey, show your face. Show your face. There he is. How's that? Why is there someone answering me? What the fuck? I wish someone answered me. What the hell? Oh, it's a dude. Oh, it's a Panamanian guy. Why does he got 3 leashes? Because they jump. And I do that. He could easily jump that fence, like in a millisecond. One goes to the harness, one goes to the collar, in case one has a tragic ending. And this is retractable so that he can go far away. It's not like I hold these leashes, but they give me emotional security. If someone were to hold the leash a little bit in front of him, they will control the whole far. How far? I guess you mean how far it can get away. They don't want it. He looks docile. I don't follow. I'm sorry, man. My fault. I don't understand. It's me. And I've got a dog, 2 big dogs. Well, what kind of dogs? What kind of dogs, Vicky? You should bring them here. Pouncer loves meeting his friends' dogs. He actually has met dogs from people that follow us. I don't mind when people come to meet him. I don't mean to be a jerk, but I really do mind when people just show up at our house, I mean, people do. They watch the videos, they figure out like where we are, all 3 places. How many is he? 1. Is Pouncer a lap cat? Very much so. They're not. Servals are not. This one is. Why 3 leashes? I told him. Because when Pouncer goes to jump, I put my foot on it so he can't get over the fence, you see. and the attractable one so he can go far. I got one. Oh shit! I should have brought it. It's in the car. It's 100 feet. But the thing is, I guarantee he's one. I guarantee you. Oh, Australian Shepherd. Damn, blue tick. I don't know what the second one is. I don't know much about dogs. Isn't the Australian Shepherd humongous? But you'll see. If I have the 100 foot on, you'll see Pouncer walks away till he realizes I'm not there. And you have a toy poodle. They get along. Really? He's still one. He's just a baby. Believe it or not, we have the same birthday, October 19th, Pouncer and me. And even though people won't believe me, it's the strangest thing of my life. So does his dad, Swaggers, happens to have the same birthday, October 19th. How weird is that? So on his birthday, he wore a tuxedo. For Halloween, he was a taco. And for Christmas, he could be an elf or a reindeer. I don't know yet. What do you guys think? It was meant to be, but man, it was life-changing. It was ego-destroying. You have no idea how little ego I have left, if anything. Just gone. He's 65 pounds. That's crazy, man. That's cool. Dogs are so cool. I love to hug and kiss and snuggle with him. Who would like that? You have to just earn it. That's the thing, man. I like wild animals. Not that I got into the serval thing on purpose, because I definitely did not. But, with cobras and all. Yeah, I did post Pouncer's taco a lot. Look him up. Look up Pouncer Halloween taco. But when you have like venomous snakes or whatever, like these when they're born, the kittens, you have to tame the kitten. They're not born like other cats loving you. So, you see, you have to make the journey to them when it comes to loving them. You have to trust them. You have to love them. And then, when they love and trust you, it was earned, not bestowed, Are you retired? I don't know. I get a small pension from a school. It's like, I guess I'm semi-retired, but I still work full-time. So I can't go back to that school system in New York. But I couldn't go anywhere. I have him. But it was just a pension from working 12 years. But believe it or not, when I was bitten by the inland taipan, I don't know if I ever mentioned this. When I was bitten by the inland taipan, I was dying in the hospital. And I had a hallucination that I won lotto. But it wasn't a hallucination. I won lotto. I didn't win the big one. I didn't win millions of dollars. But I won enough to pay my rent for the rest of my life, or my mortgage. And I thought it was hallucination. But it wasn't. It was like the one thing that wasn't a hallucination. Yeah, no, it is a New York accent. I was born in Spain, but I went to New York when I was 17. And I was born on an American military base in Spain. And everyone there was from New York for some reason. Never quite learned why. See, I never knew. To me, that was just, I thought everyone was from New York or Spain. I had the screenshot a pic. Oh, yeah. Come on board the Pouncer train. Cheetah. Nope. He would never cheat. Just subbed. Well, we're happy to have you. Pouncer say welcome. He says welcome. He says welcome. You want to donate a spot? You want to donate a spot? Zone. Cerebral. What do you mean? Pouncer's very cerebral, very smart. I'm not very smart. But I've done a lot of weird shit for someone who's not smart. Yeah, I think people can learn to become smart. I went to a conference from this woman at the school I was working at. Yeah, they do that. I'll explain that. And she said, you'll never be smarter than you are, in front of like 2,000 people. And I stood up and I said, no, that's just not true. I'm not that tired yet. You get used to it. He's been building up my stamina. The doctor said Pouncer was the best thing I ever did. Getting Pouncer. It'd be a good movie, Getting Pouncer. You see, at night, getting back to what you were saying, like, at night, well, at dawn and dusk, when other animals are sleepy, that's when they hunt. But before they hunt, they patrol their what's a very clearly defined area, their territory. So right now, every serval in the country is doing this. The ones in Africa, do it when their time difference is good. You know what I'm saying? So the twilight cats, crepuscular. I'm not sure you say it in English. Crepuscular. So is this a sanctuary? No, this is a park. It's a dog park. That's such a beautiful love story. I want to agree. Bengal. I think it's a Bengal, isn't it? But no, Bengals are supposedly hybrids of Asian leopard cats and regular cats, but not really. There are still some people who actually make real ones, but that did happen, and then over time they just kept breeding Bengals with Bengals, like for hundreds of generations. So now they're their own thing. They're not wild at all anymore. Though some people still do it. Oh, Bengals, yeah, they're regular, they're regular cats. They're not wild. They have their own behavior. They're cool. I like them. I just think it's best to always get a cat that they're going to kill. No one needs a designer cat. Yeah, leopards are much bigger. Like, if you need to have a pedigree, go get one. You have every right. But I would, my suggestion is that you also rescue a cat. And if they get together since babies, they'll be friends. All right, take care, Guppy. Merry Christmas to you too. Happy New Year. You have to be a good boy, Guppy says. He doesn't make any promises. He doesn't make any promises. He doesn't make any promises. Oh man, sometimes he's crazy. Clouded leopards. No, they're beautiful though too. They're really cool cats too, man. I like servals. I don't think I would get anything but a serval. In the zoo where I volunteer, they let me work with the servals and the snakes. They don't trust me with anything else, nor should they. But those, what do you call it? The clouded leopards? Is that what they're called? I'm having a brain fog. They're beautiful. I guess if I were to get one more, I would get that. But I'm not. I would get a serval, a girlfriend for Pouncer. That's it. Snow leopard. Thank you. Why wasn't I getting that? Thank you, Weird Al. But there is something, I don't know. There is something unclouded something. I'll get it. My favorite is a snow leopard. See, when someone spells favorite with a U, they're not from the United States. So Floki Mochi is not in the United States, as we all know. She has servals. Right, Pouncer? Pouncer loves her channel. That's Pouncer's car, all fixed up, thank God. Man, he missed his car. I missed the car. Man, life without a car gives me anxiety. We should have rented one, but I figured Pouncer's gonna peel over it. Yeah, color, everything. Humor, favorite. I don't know why people spell favorite with you, because they're spelling it right. They're spelling it right. We're the ones that mess it all up. Crepuscular, that's right. He's talking about a cat that's, up at dawn and dusk. Caracal, no, but they're the same size cat. The caracals are bigger. They're fatter. Not fatter, thicker. I like caracals. I once created a caracal. I did a fake caracal AI character. And it took me a long time. Like, I really made it well. And people they still believe it's real. I feel guilty about that because I didn't expect them to take it seriously. But I guess I did a little bit too good of a job. I couldn't have a relationship with anyone if they don't like pet. Me neither. I could with someone like that. I get that. But Caracas is the capital of Venezuela. You mean Caracal. But I could not have any kind of a good relationship with someone who didn't like animals. And if someone's an animal abuser, then I would do terrible things to them. I think that this will sound extreme, but I mean it with all my heart. Oh, Pouncer got a duck in his sights. Or a goose. Wait up, bro. Not you. I think anyone that's guilty of animal abuse should get, once it's proven, a mandatory death sentence. And I mean it with all my heart. If you could kill something so pure as a cat or a dog, what possible use are you to society? You know, people sometimes, they get in fights. One's going to kill one, so the one that's going to get killed kills the other one first. They have reasons sometimes, but there is never a reason to kill a cat or a dog or anything. Never, unless you're hunting, of course. I'm not talking about that, though. I'm talking about people who kill cats and dogs, like the foreign city police, who do it as a matter of recreation, for real. I never had it's not a lion or a bobcat. Those are pretty different, bro. Levi, how are you? But, I don't know what's up with them, man. I never had a problem with law enforcement in my life. I still don't. Just with them. The Florence City Police is a group of people who believe in animal cruelty, and I don't know if they hire them for that, or if they hire them and then they teach them that. I don't know. Yeah, clouded leopards are dope. Those are tight, man. But you know how to make it better for the people who don't want you to know about it. Yeah, that's true. Bengalian. I like that word. I think you mean Bengal. I guess it could be Bengalian, right? If you have a Bengal, you're a Bengalian, which makes me Servalian. I like that. I love words. I collect words. Pouncer didn't cost me a cent. I own his dad. Cute several. Yeah, I get you. Cook. What does your name mean? See. Cooks. Hey, wait up. It's gonna break my arm, bro. Ugh, I hate when he does that. I'm not a rocket. You move like a scud. A mini caracal. Nah, I don't know about that. He looks like a cheetah, yeah. No, I like the... I see. The combination would be good. If he was like a cheetah the size of a caracal, that makes perfect sense, actually. That's a really good description, if that's what you mean. Right, pee-pee time. Yeah, do your pee-pee. Not on me. A bird. He tries. He's a domesticated. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know. He's domesticated. He's happy. He's very bonded to me. He goes places in the car. He's well behaved, usually. An ocelot. He ain't no ocelot. They're cool too. Oh, I think he's got fans coming. A dot cat. More pee-pee. Good. Get it out, so don't go on me. Now, be good.
Can I get a picture?
Yeah, you can get a picture. Can he have one of you?
Oh, he's so cool. My son's not gonna believe it.
Don't yell. Be nice. Don't curse. You get scared of people. He's sorry for the language. He's a good. It's okay. Nice day now. Merry Christmas from Pouncer. Follow him, Pouncer the Cat. He's on YouTube. So are you. Yeah, Serval. Yeah. Next customer. Hello. People come to visit us. Well, they come to visit him. What's that? Are you a cat? Yup. He's a cat. You from around here? You from here?
Yes.
Yeah, us too. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Ansel. I'm Jeff. This is Pouncer.
Thank you.
I'm Jeff.
Yeah.
And he's Pouncer. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, he's happy to meet you. What in the city ordinance violation is going? Nah, he's legal. Depends on the state. Where you from, Durham?
Yeah.
I no offense. I like it better outside of Durham. I lived there, but like people, it was so expensive. Like an oatmeal cereal cost me $14. I couldn't afford them. And he's not legal there. He's one. You got any pets to keep? I know what you mean. I keep them all. I believe a pet is for life, you see. Maybe you mean for sale or something? He's taking a break. He got scared of the guy. People come to visit him all the time. Because they think he's an oddity, and then there's a lot of people that know him from online. All sorts of stuff. Okay, it's okay. He's gone. You already told us many times. What I tell you many times. Different people come here every night, so a lot of times it's redundant. Sorry about that. What species is he? I can't tell you that. You have to guess, and they'll tell you. You're a poll question. Yeah, you're the one that's got to answer the poll question, not me. I just get asked that question constantly, so I flipped it on you. I'm asking you. You get 3 guesses. There, listen to Dookie. Listen to Dookie McDuke. You already told us. You told me already. Savannah cat. No, but that's a good guess. You forgot. Well, look under you. Look what Terry said. Maybe she cat sits or dog sits. Maybe. But cat sitting Pounce will be very, very hard. Of course, he'll shred a fella like mozzarella in a propeller, which was claws you cannot imagine. It's so hard to cut his nails. It's so hard. Oh, God. He's such a pain in the ass when it comes to that. That's his only tiny flaw. Not a serval. All right. You could look at him as anything you want. He'll be anything you want him to be. What matters is how he identifies and how you identify him. So he could be a kangaroo. Look at his back legs. Look like a kangaroo. Yes, Astrid Pets gets it right. First guess. Yes, Dustin, you're right. He's a big one, too. Look at him. If you saw him in person, you'd be very surprised how much bigger he looks. No, he doesn't. If you look at the hybrids, you'll see what I mean. You gotta look at them before you decide. They look very different. I'm around servals all the time, so when I see a hybrid, it looks not even remotely the same. I mean, I've seen many, many high percentage F1 Savannah cats. They look nothing like servals, and they act nothing like them. Hello, yes, he's a big snorkeler. Not when he's outside, of course. You know, when they start pacing, when they start pacing at night, which they all do, wherever they are, what they really want is to sense. Not so much run, they want to sense. They want to be outside and sense. You know, they love taking in stimuli. Where are you located? Somewhere. Serval. Oh, you missed it. Bobcat. No, Serval was right. Serval's right, Pouncer. He's a Pouncer cat. He's a very, very affectionate cat. What kind of dog is that? We must get like 50 people a night to ask that question. I'll never get it. It must be from something I'm unaware of. Swamp. Are you a swamp cat? Are you a swamp cat? Good boy. You gotta watch out for drive-bys, meaning he'll pee on you when he walks by. Are you serious? Yes. Lynx. No, he's not a lynx. He's got a friend who's a lynx. He's got a friend who's the Eurasian lynx, who's absolutely crazy. And that's why they love each other. They're both crazy playful. And they play together. But Pouncer has one secret friend I never knew about. When he was a baby, there was a dog that guarded Pouncer and loved Pouncer. His name is Ozzy. Named after Ozzy, you know. And he would watch over him, and he loved him, and he would give him baths. Sweet, sweet dog. I never knew about this, because Pouncer was like a few days old. So he was a couple of weeks, and I got him. But then when that whole tragedy happened with Pouncer, was because of those idiots. No, he's not South American. What happened was he went back to that place in Alabama where Swaggers is, his father. And Ozzy, Pouncer was scared of everybody, but not Ozzy. That dog walked right into his enclosure. They sat down together, and they just he comforted Pouncer. He took care of him. And Pouncer stayed calm and chill until I came to get him. It's amazing. I posted him. His name is Ozzy, and Pouncer's mom, her name is Juno, and she lives there too, with my Swaggers. He's got a giant enclosure. She's wonderful. Her name is Michelle Whitaker, and her screen name is the Serval Queen. If you want to learn about servals, I'm not illiterate about them. Yeah, they can, Dustin. Those are called Savannah cats. You know, I think I know something. I don't think I'm completely ignorant about it. You know, because I've lived with them. And I don't claim to be an expert. I just know, you know, what happened from living with them for 5 years. But she has worked in. I work in the zoo too as a volunteer with servals, so I take care of 18 of them. But she's done it for 40 years. She knows everything. I mean, every little thing. She can do things that, would take me like a half hour in a minute. And I could do things faster than most people. I do know their behavior. I'm very used to them. I know them as much as I know venomous snakes. I know them very well. If I could spell the name, it's with an S. He's having a little fantasy here. He's got a very rich interior life. He's got a good imagination. Yeah, he's got some fantasies. He's never caught a bird, but he smushes beetles. And he eats them. But he wasn't a good smusher as a baby, so he started to just eat them without smushing them. It's really disgusting. Then once he found this whole thing of maggots. Oh, so disgusting. What he won't eat, what are you doing, bro? Are centipedes or millipedes. He does not like them. He'll find one and he's completely uninterested. He likes toads, but I gotta be careful because they could be venomous. Wait up, man, I'm not that fish. Wait up. No one can keep up with you. I'm just human. Old human. Oh, wow. That's cool, Cora Coop. You have a cheetah. Dang, girl. I mean, I don't know. Are you a girl? Riley. That's a nice name. Her leg was injured. Oh, when you found her. Is she okay now? Do you have any servals? What else you got? Hit me up on Instagram. It's Baby Pouncer. Send me pictures. I want to see. Where is your rescue center? Wayne got it right. He's a cat. Pouncer likes Eminem. And you'd think I'm kidding, but I'm not. When I got to cut his nails to chill him out, I play the song Just Lose It. He loved that song. That's like the one thing that calms him down. Just lose it. He's got his own taste in music. Yeah, he is a specific kind, Ellie. It's funny how the orange cats act so different than tuxedo cats, isn't it? I never really noticed just how different they were until the last year. Yeah, man, he's long. He really is big. I'm telling you, in person, he's somewhat... When I watch the videos, I can't believe how small he looks. Battle says, I spit out my beer. I'm coming. Oh, damn it. Oh, he did see a bird. You tried. That was good, bro. You tried. You did good. You did good. Getting better. Say something nice to Pouncer about that. You spit out the beer. I don't know. Are you wild? He's pretty nice for a wild cat. I mean, he sleeps with a teddy bear. He won't sleep unless he's tucked in with a kiss in the bedtime story holding me. He's got to touch me. He's got to have one point of contact. He has to hold me to sleep. You raised 2 tuxedo cats. Yeah, aren't they adorable? People should adopt from shelters and from outdoors. That's where you get a cat. If you're going to be a good human being. Getting a pedigree does not make you cool. Having a serval does not make me cool at all. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It makes me tired and ragged and sliced up and poor, but happy. I love my baby. All right, Vicky. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all of it. Has he pissed in your ear? Yes, he has. And then I started to dream that I was surfing and the water was in my ear, and I woke up and it was Pouncer's piss. Pissed in my mouth the other day when I was sleeping. It's not wide cat. He's more long. No. 3 leashes. So that when he tries to jump, I can do that. So he can't get over that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Then he's done things you don't even want to know. He's done some terrible things, and he does some very inappropriate things to his teddy bear lately. I don't know what's up with that, man. It's like he's in heat. Oh, man. Not a Savannah cat, but that's close. He just humps it. And then he makes a strange sound. Not like with his toys. He has a special sound for his teddy bear. Yeah, you do. And he wants me to throw it. And then he just sits there and then he goes, ring, and he jumps on it. And he starts holding it from behind, and he humps like whatever is under him, like the pillow or whatever, my clothing. He loves that. Oh, man, it's quite disgusting. And I don't know what to do. Like, am I supposed to help him? Like, what do you do? I feel tawdry just watching it. August was trying to remember her name. So, he's got his own little perversions. He's quirky. He's good with people. Well, he's good with me. All of them will bond with one person. They'll bond with one person. Like sometimes if you watch Chloe the Serval, she's 20, she's beautiful. She has a mother and a father that love her, so she's pretty close with both. That's very rare. They almost always bond with one person. The peeing means ownership. You're damn right, man. I'm just Steph. He owns me. I admit it. I work for him. But he does help mop the house. Did you watch the videos? That's right, sick style. You're right. I take out the bucket, I fill it with bubbles, and then he sticks his feet in it, and then he walks around. And then I mop up after him. He's pretty good that way. He's pretty good. He's a good worker. He helps with the laundry. His territory. Sort of. Birds, geckos, alligators, and snakes. What kind of snakes? Not poisonous. You mean venomous, unless you have keelback snakes. Venomous, if it bites you, you could die. Poisonous, if you bite it, you could die. You mean venomous, probably, right, Cora? What kind you got? You should join my group, Venomous Snakes Classifieds, on Facebook. We have like 55,000 people or something, some crazy number. Do you keep an extra leash on him just in case? I keep extra leashes in case he jumps. So I just put my foot on them. There's other reasons too. He once escaped. That's all right, Cora. No one cares. You misspell all you want. Misspell. We always know. He once escaped from his harness, 2 dog seat belts, 3 leashes, well, 2 of the 3 leashes. He opened the back window, which was locked, in 4 minutes while I was buying a Coke. And he wanted to play hide and seek with me, and the cops took him for 84 days and nights. It was horrendous, and he was not illegal. They just fucked up. And the stupid-ass cop named Sergeant Helen Bryant, she decided he was a tiger. Big cats are banned federally, nationwide. So she decided he was a tiger. Well, she could have just done an image search. But no, she decided that. So we had to wait. We had to wait for like a hearing. Then they made us wait another 60 days for the trial. Then we kicked their asses in court. And the judge yelled at them, saying, "Why did you traumatize this animal? Why did you traumatize this man?" Because the judge did his research. How hard is it? Why can't you just listen to me? Why wouldn't you just listen to me? Why do the cops have to just assume you're guilty of the worst possible thing every single time? What is their interest in proving people guilty? They should have a different type of cop. They should have cops that are mediators, that listen to both sides. And just give out the punishment right there. Look into both sides. These days with AI and all the videos, just do that. The cops should not be against every single person, every single time. Then you got to pay for a lawyer, and then you get fucked in court if you're poor. We had to do a GoFundMe, and we didn't break the law. He was perfectly legal. He still is. But they decided he was a tiger. There are no cops with brains. People become cops for a reason. Maybe there used to be, and I'm sure there are intelligent cops, but not when it comes to animals. I don't care about politics. I don't think it has anything to do with anyone in office. It has to do with just the culture of certain police departments. Not troopers, not deputies, not county guys. It's a city police in certain areas. I don't know why, but there's a certain culture that's just anti-animal. Not pro-safety, anti-animal. It really is a problem. I started a watchdog group called the Exotic Animal Advocacy Group on Facebook. And it's a real thing. It's not just me. I've learned about so many similar stories. Remember Peanut the squirrel? Like they killed that cute little squirrel for no reason. I mean, they had a complaint. And technically that squirrel was illegal. But why would you kill it? Just rehome it if you have to. Or give them a fine. Let them work on it. Let them move. They would have. Sorry, bro. Oh, yeah, I'm stepping on. I'm sorry, baby. I don't know what's up with that, man. I really don't get it. The need for cruelty. If there was a dog that was rabid and biting people and hurting people and had no leash, of course I'd get it. We're talking about an animal that presents no threat to anyone's safety. That was perfectly legal and didn't even touch anyone. It is not a crime for your cat any kind of cat, a regular cat, to get out the window. And let's say it was technically, I don't think this way, but technically he's property. Well, what if money went out the window and I picked it up? Does the Florence City Police have the right to take my money? What gives them the right? And they fought so hard to have him killed because they were embarrassed. They now say this openly. They openly say it like it's okay. They didn't know, so it's okay. And they have this new ordinance they passed that gives them the right to kill a confiscated animal before the trial, meaning they could take it wrongly, illegally, and kill it. They could just take your pet and kill it. Who the fuck does that? Why would they want to do that? This is what I'm talking about, man. It's just disgusting. These are assumptions, they just live in ignorance, and they'll die in ignorance, I think. They don't care. It was such a terrible time. There's no words. Every single day I wrote a song about Pouncer. They're all on YouTube. And I would visit him, but he would cry, wanted to go home. It was so bad. There's no words, man. And I've been through a lot of crazy shit, but none were so hard emotionally as this. That's a cute meow. Thank you. Native to South America. No, he's not. Maybe you're thinking of Joffrey's cat. There are sort of bobcats or lynxes around there. There's all sorts of shit. Isn't it interesting to have tigers in the Americas and in Eurasia? How much was that cat? He cost one marriage and he's not a ocelot. Serval with the C, I'll take it. Spelling doesn't count because you're not in my class and it's not Spanish. Well, it could be Spanish actually. Look, Pouncer is garbage. Pouncer loves watching garbage get thrown out. It's garbage, yay! Pouncer loves the garbage. Pouncer loves the garbage, yeah. Pouncer loves garbage. After this, he's gonna eat his rabbit a little bit. They want to go to another park to practice his jumping. Purple. Yeah, purple. Serval. Same thing. Purple serval. He's a purple serval. This guy's like, what the fuck do you have? It's Pouncer. I think I would have chosen that cat. I have a Manx. Well, you have to sort of study their behavior before you decide on something like that. It's not like having any other cat. Thank you, Kong. Sorry, I'm mispronouncing it. He's really, really very, very sweet. And like amazingly so. In the morning, he wakes me up with these hugs, and he sort of rubs his cheek against me every morning. He gives me these kisses. He's so sweet. And you have to understand, like, he's talking serval. So if he pees on me, as disgusting as it is, I like cheetahs too, man. I think cheetahs are very tame. As disgusting as it is, to him, that's love, You have to look at it from that perspective. He always wants to be with me. Riley's doing better, thank God. That's the cheetah. That must have been quite a bill. Yeah, Pouncer's always $2,000 a pop to it, and you have to take them. Serval is right. You guys have a lot of spelling serval. Cheetahs make a... Anyway, yeah, I think cheetahs, man, I don't want to be irresponsible and say the wrong thing, but I don't think there's a real danger of people messing with cheetahs so much. But I've seen so many videos of cheetahs, and I worked with a couple, not many, but they really are sweet. People wake up in the wild with cheetahs sleeping on them inside of a tent. That would never happen with a leopard, ever, or jaguar, forget about it. But cheetahs, they'll just come over to you and sleep on you. What the hell is that? Where can I get a cheetah? That is a federal ban on them. After the Tiger King came out, they banned all big cats, unless you're like you have a zoo. I don't even know if you could have one with a USDA facility. Somebody should look that up. And that's hard enough to get too. And then if you do have a USDA facility, you also have to have USDA transportation. And even if you have that, to transport them from one state to another, you have to have the permits of each state. So if you're going across the country, you have to have a permit from each state and very often each county. How did you get one? Africa. I got his dad in Africa. No, I'm not going in that again ever. Never, never. That hurt my knees, bro. Never again. I'm sorry. You could smell it, but out here. Piss in it, go ahead. Do your pee. There you go. Good boy. That's like him leaving news for the dogs. The dogs leave him news to read. This little thing here is CNN. Sniff, sniff, sniff. You can sniff, but there's no way in fuck. Man, I went in there, it smelled like piss, my knees hurt. I didn't have pads. Give it some more pee. There you go. I know you. I know Pouncer inside and out. I know exactly what he's gonna do at like every turn, every angle. Like, it's so hard to explain, but there are different angles in the house. Like in different spots, he acts differently. And I know every single thing, and he knows every single thing I'm gonna do too. It's kind of sick to know someone so well. They never betray you. I don't know if any animal would really betray you, you know what I'm saying? But they'll always love you. They'll always be bonded to you. The problem is, what if you die? And like, I'm breeding servals now, but I worry because there are so many people who would give them back. I'm just starting to do it. I haven't sold any yet. But so many people ask me, how do I get a cat like that? I figure, all right, I can do it, but I'm going to do it very responsibly. I'm going to vet the fuck out of every single one. Like really vet them. To set it loose in the local forest. Why would I do that? He would die, dummy. Don't say dumb shit if you don't know anything about them. I hate that. Hey, you know Goober, right? He's from the TV show? No, that's not true either. Don't make up dumb shit. Let's throw him out too. I hate when people come in and act like authorities when they've never had any kind of wild animal. You could tell from the comments, They betray you? What does that mean? They're Judas cats? Goober House of Scales. I don't know, man. Don't know me. What does he eat? Rabbits, mice, rats, quail, duck. He's got a duck in the fridge. He's got a rooster in the fridge. But he likes rabbits lately. How much for the cat? I would never tell my best friend. Most animals raised young are loyal, probably even domesticated shark. I wouldn't be surprised. To domesticate a bear would be impossible unless you're Russian. If you're Russian, then you could have any animal you want. If you're a professional Russian, you don't have to worry about anything. They take baths with their bears. Nothing ever happens to them. In fact, a lot of people have servals in Russia. Nothing ever happens to them. They walk them in the snow. Then the servals become Russian. Yep, James, they're all Russian. If you're not Russian, don't even think about it. Unless you're like ethnically Russian, then you might have a chance. Thanks, Austin, I think. Yes, I've been to Moscow. But not long, just like a couple of months. I was going to Tajikistan. I went to all the stands, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan. You have to go through Moscow. It was an American. Well, he must have Russian blood. That's very dangerous. Having a bear and being American, it'll kill him eventually. But not if you're Russian. I bet he's not American, actually. Send me a video of it. Send me a video. I mean, you could definitely be right, of course. Thank you, Poke Chaser, for the happy poop. Pouncer, you got happy poop. Pouncer loves to poop. Pouncer does a lot of happy poop. Pouncer does a lot of happy poop. Yeah, you do. You're a pooper cat. You're a pee-pee cat. You are. And don't point that at me. His bear was 10 feet tall. On one hand, I admire that a lot, Oh, I don't really want to do research on it. I'll take your word. How old is the cheetah? I don't have any cheetahs. I have Pouncer, and he's 1. Now I am getting a little tired. You work me like a dog, bro. There's a Russian. Thank you, Poke Chaser. We appreciate you very much. Thank you. How old? He's 1. Hi, Shannon. Poke Chaser, that's really kind of you. That's so nice of you. Yeah, we're getting Pouncer a dog stroller. Still saving up. Sorry. Because when he goes to all the department stores, people grab at him because he goes in the cart. And he's very good, but, the people aren't. They'll just reach in and try to pet him, And people let their kids do that, which is insane. He might scratch them just because he's scared. He doesn't mean to, but, it's an instinct, and they shouldn't do that. If they would listen to me and do it slowly, then they could eventually pet him. That's right, he is walking me. Listen to Austin. So a dog stroller, certain ones close on top. That's what I'm going to get him with those gifts, so thank you. And he gets toys, and he gets rats. You're just very spoiled. Me, not so much. Hello, that's a long one. Hello, real one. Let's see. One real one, always sweet like honey. I like that. It's a very good name. Berkicor, how are you? Years ago, Middle East rich people had cheetahs as pets. Come here, you. Yeah, you sure? Come here, you. Come here, you. A lot of people in Abu Dhabi, they have big cats now. It's like a thing over there. I've actually been there. I've seen a couple, but there are some real problems there. Like they have, no, it's a nice name. You have to read it to appreciate it. They have some places, there's a zoo there where you can go and you pull on a rope against, I don't know, I think it's a lion. And the lion pulls back. It's like a tug of war. But they're in terrible conditions. Thanks, James. No, I mean real one. It's not fair. It's cute. They have a tug of war thing, but they don't publish the rest of it. I went there. Tigers are unpredictable. I'm sure that's true. But when they're babies, there's a place not far from here where you could hold the babies. I think that's the cutest thing ever. I wouldn't hold a big one. I guess, I don't know, unless it was like really tame. And I knew the person and it was on a leash or something, whatever they do. The cat wants out. No, dumbass. Don't guess if you don't know. You see, not me has that mixture of confidence and ignorance. I hate that. I don't even really care so much about the comment. It's the fact that that's okay. People come off and they make these blanket statements that they've never had any kind of cat like this. Never. They did, they would say it different. They wouldn't say it at all. But yeah, having a baby anything is cute. My friend had some baby lions. They were adorable. Then my friend's mom got a lion. That was dope. He passed away, but after many years. She took good care of him. Oh, here we go with the 67. If it makes you happy, you could write 67 as much as you want. But no, not as much as you want. Don't spam it. I'm just gonna throw you out. Then what? There's a 1-foot cat. Forgot the name. Maybe Margay cat. They're the best hunters in the world. I don't think you mean most dangerous. I think you mean the highest kill rate. Is your cat expensive? I didn't pay anything for him. He's a street cat. He works on streets. He's not a bobcat. He's not an osler. Not a savannah cat, Danny. But that's a good guess. I have one cat found on the freeway. That's the way to do it, real one. You're a real one. That's the way to do it. Save their life. Then, they'll love you more. You'll love them more. And that's the way to do it. That's what I did with his father. I never meant to have a serval. I didn't know what the fuck he was. Boy, did I learn the hard way. And now, it's amazing to me. Everybody wants a serval. I didn't. I wouldn't. I just got tricked into this by God. Thank you, real one. There's so many cats that need homes, and everyone hits me up for a serval or a savannah cat or whatever. I try to help them, but first they have to do their research, and when they show me they're ready, then I'll get them one. A black-footed cat. Ever heard of that? No. But Pouncer has black toe beads. Does that count? Sometimes he'll sit in one spot for such a long time. Weighs 3 pounds. Or maybe I have heard of that, actually. Those are little itty-bitty ones, right? Little tiny ones. Yeah, he does like dogs. He meets, at least 3 dogs a day, I'd say. Rebecca, that's a cute name. There's a girl named Rebecca called what's her name? Bex. Big Cat Bex with 2 X's. And she's my friend. Well, she doesn't like me anymore, but I still think she's a friend. Her mom's name. My mom brought her when she was injured. She had ear trauma, and luckily she survived. Well, thank God, with Riley, her baby. I thought you found Riley injured with the bad leg. Did I get that wrong? What's up, Red Hawk? Yes, he is a cat. Good. I have 3 regular house cats. They are the best, Anthony. You know, it's so important to do what's right for the cat. You know, like, why get a pedigree cat? Everybody's going to always want one. You can get one. Just also get a rescue cat. That's what I think. I don't mean to impose myself or be intrusive. I just really believe that, and that's my opinion. You know? It's just my opinion. Yeah, Pouncer's a big baby. Savannah A1. No, but that's close. I want to see it hunt. Well, he tries to hunt, but he never catches anything. And he's had opportunities. You know, there were times when I let him, I thought it'd be good for him as a baby and as he got older, but he tries. You know, he tries. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk trash about him because I'm trying to boost his confidence. It never hissed in his life. That's good, James. That's good. Mountain lion. No, people confuse mountain lion. I don't mean you. Oh, thank you, real one. It's nice to have you on the Pouncer train, the Pouncer show. I think people confuse mountain lions with bobcats. Mountain lions are much, much bigger, and they will chase you around. You know, especially if you're the babies. Bobcats are really harmless. They're like 1/4 the size of Pouncer. They're small, and they can be good pets if you get them as babies. I know quite a few. Follow James Harris on Facebook. There's tons of people. Izzy's Pond. They have Millie and Robert. They're cute little bobcats. My mom said she got a permit at a restaurant, and obviously they said yes. Who said yes? The town? Do you have a Discord? No, but I just started, what do you call it? Patreon. We have no subscribers yet. So we subscribe to ourselves. Hello, Pouncer. But we have Instagram. I deleted Snapchat. We have Twitter, but I deleted that. I just don't like Twitter. Twitter takes up like 12 gigabytes. But he's on TikTok. Pouncer the Cat. He's on, what are you on? You're on Instagram, Baby Pouncer. Then there's Berimbolo Jeff. That's me, but I put him up. BERIMBOLO Jeff, one word. Then on Facebook, I'm Jeffrey Leibowitz, LEI. B like boy, OWITZ. And there's Pouncer everywhere. I put different ones on different accounts. Facebook and YouTube. So Facebook, follow me, Jeffrey Leibowitz. And join my cat group, Exotic Cats Classifieds. That's where I show people how to get these cats. People are most definitely. Yeah, he's got a lot of people that know him. He's got millions of people across the world that helped him when he's in trouble. They raised a lot of money on his GoFundMe for the best lawyer in the world. At least that I know of, Michael Barry, and he kicked the shit out of those people in court. You have too, James. I post like at least 7 things a day. What kind of cat is that? I can't tell you that. Safari? Something like that. I would like to go on a safari in Kenya. That's one of the countries I have not been to. But Pouncer's teach him to attack. Why would I do that? He's so nice. Look, he's a loving cat. He's a good boy. I don't want him to attack. He doesn't attack anything. Except, beetles. He's not a Savannah cat, but he's from the Savannah. Which is why the Savannah cats are poorly named. Of course, Savannah cats are from here. They're bred with what Pouncer is. So they're not from the Savannah. I don't know why they do that. He's a good boy. I forgot his name. There's like 4 stage types. Delicious, I wish. Kyle, pet a cat that big. Well, you gotta first ask permission and ask the cat's permission. Which is the hard part. I hate when people try to pet him without asking, Here is Serval, yeah. Do you wrestle him constantly? Yes. And I carry gloves for that. When we do rough play, I put on my gloves. He goes crazy. He loves it. He loves it. And so do I. My snakes eat eggs and dead mice. Yeah, they all do. I don't know why they eat that. For the protein. That's probably what they eat if they eat that stuff. Yeah, it's protein. Most snakes will eat eggs. They'll all eat mice, unless they're sea snakes. Come on. Even they will sometimes have mice. Nautilus, sorry. Different growth types. No, Savannahs don't have 4 different growth types. There's 7 different generations. for the most part. After that, they don't really count. Any thoughts on a harness for my Bengal? Yeah, I like these kind. I like the ones that aren't just made of like that material. I like the ones that do that. It's just safer, you know. But for a Bengal, you don't need one that thick. But Pet Safe, Pet Safe makes good harnesses, very good ones. In fact, I don't think Pouncer would have escaped that day if his harness was a Pet Safe. With my pest stimulus. I don't know what that means, bro. With my pest stimulus. What do you mean? You're welcome. Does he like cucumbers? No. All cats are obligate carnivores. I mean, unless the cucumber came alive. He likes toys, not a bobcat. What's up, AR? I'm sorry, AS Rack Attack. How are you today? Pounce, you make me so tired. You make me so tired, but you're the best boy in the world. You're the best boy in the world. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. Everybody loves you. Everybody loves Pouncer. Pouncer's a good boy. Pouncer scratches me up, but he's a good boy. He doesn't mean to. He's such a good baby. Such a good boy, and he's so in love with his teddy bear. You're a bit infatuated with your teddy bear, bro. Don't curse. No cursing. Hang in there like a hair in a biscuit. I understand. Yeah, the crime scene makes me crack up sometimes. Because that's everywhere he goes is a crime scene. So cats be fed carnivore diets overkill. But absolutely. You should go to Rodent Pro and order mice. That's what they really should have. The people are offended by it. But where do they think meat comes from? I put her out in a harness because she has a habit of running away. Yeah, put her in a harness and get a coupler. Coupler. And that'll make the leash that attaches it into 2 leashes. Serval is right. Yes, it is Pouncer, Jados. Because Meow Mix is shit. You know, Meow Mix is good if you're feeding cats in the street and you don't have enough money. It's something. But look it up. Meow Mix also tortures cats. Look it up. Look how they treat cats at Meow Mix. It'll make you very sad. You can pet and cuddle it like a cat. Zookeeper, how are you? Yes, he is a cat, and he loves to be pet and cuddled. Reptiles eat crickets. Well, like a copperhead will. The smaller ones will. I don't think a retic will. What was the site for the mice? Rodent Pro, Cold-Blooded Cafe, or there's another one, Hair Today, which is a cute name. Hare. Today. Hair Today. Cold-Blooded Cafe is very good. And for me, the best one is Rodent Pro. You have an F1. Nice. He's hunting for mice. Nah, there's no mice here. That would be good for him. Cheetahs are really energetic and it's exhausting. But I love our cheetahs. I don't blame you. You're good. Meow Mix, all I can tell you is that if you look it up, you'll see they mistreat their animals. They torture them. They starve them. And the food's not healthy anyway. It's just good if you have nothing else to feed outdoor cats that would otherwise die. Well, you could be his godfather. What's the weather like? It's hot. It's really hot. I regret wearing the jacket, but look what he did to me. When I brought him here, look, he ripped my shirt. See that? Look at that. Look what he did to me. He didn't mean to. He jumped off of me. And when he jumped off, he got me. I've been having trouble cutting his nails in the last few hours, but I'll get it. I just looked up Servals here in Kentucky. You know, Kentucky's a pain in the ass. They say that, but they don't give many permits. A permit there, you'd have to have an enclosure, certain square footage. They'll come and measure all the time. They bust your chops. It's not easy in Kentucky. Just get look up Savannah cats, see if they're legal there. It would be too much of a pain in the ass, and they'll probably say no. Cereal, what a beauty. Thank you. Dang, are you okay? I'm fine. You know, believe it or not, this will sound weird. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. I feed all animals well so they don't get weak, but I don't want to overfeed them. I feed them on a daily basis. I feed Pouncer 4 times a day, and I give him snacks. Some people, like when he was being kept by those other people, they gave him twice a day, which made him very food aggressive. But now he's not. You can cut their nails. You just can't go, I can't think of the word. There's a word for the part that has blood. No, you should never cut their paws. You should never declaw a cat. That hobbles them for life. It's very painful. It's like cutting off the tips of your fingers. It should be illegal. I don't know why any vet would do that. What a shitty vet. They need a better oath. and they should follow it. Do they take an oath? I don't know. Look that up. Cutting cats' paws, he's very pitiful. No, that should never be done. You can cut their nails. You should cut their nails. Does he hunt prey? He's not religious. These mice are safe. Obviously, they're not tainted. No, those mice come, they're perfectly safe. They're frozen. That's what they do. They make sure that they're safe. That's what they do. Quick. Why are you writing quick? Does it respond to here, kitty, if you whistle? What's up, Cajun? How you been, bro? What's Pouncer's diet? He likes rabbits. What's not true? You got tiger? Are you like at a pet stop? It's a dog park. No, I think that all normal people get sad about that. We're excellent. We're doing good. We got a car back. It was broken. It made him happy, so he peed in it. He missed his car. He has a litter box in the car that he uses, but he missed it. So I knew he was gonna do it. So he peed on the car. The nails bleed. Oh yeah. You guys are right. I'm sorry. You guys are right. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yep. Hey Denny. Well, you don't have to cut the nails, but your skin pays the price. Depends how much you value things like flesh. Well, who would win in a fight, Tyson or a grizzly? Tyson in his prime would kill everything alive. Serval, I think so too, Auntie. It's written with an S. I don't give a shit. I'm not trying to be the diction police, but I say so you can look them up easier. If you want to look them up, Serval. African Serval Cat. Yep, full rabbits. They need the intestines, the fur, they need the feathers from birds. They need all that. They even eat ducks' heads, which is good for phosphorus. Just don't bring the head back. You'll see heads everywhere. It's disgusting. You just get desensitized, which makes me feel guilty. But I don't ever feed him alive. Not that he would kill them. He's not good that way. He's just a lovey-dovey cat. And it's not because he's pampered. He's just always been like that. He's always, I don't know. He's just nice. An escape route? No. Yeah, that's good that you take him. What are you doing, bro? Hey, it's not Twister. Chuck Norris would beat anything, anyone, anywhere, at any time. And he's 80, and he would still do it. Don't mess with Chuck Norris, man. He's legit. Chuck Norris had a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Tang Soo Do before the UFC. Before everyone else did. He went to Brazil. He is completely legit. He trained with the Gracies. Thanks, Luke. I don't know, it was right. Yeah, I own his dad. He's a serval cat too, but I didn't do it on purpose. I never got into this on purpose. I swear it. I just wanted to help this little baby kitten. Yeah, they're crazy hard to keep. It's such a commitment. Emotionally, financially, physically, it's a big commitment. You're going to lose a lot of skin. You will. I don't care what anyone says. If they say you don't get hurt, they're lying, or they don't have one, or they keep it outside, which is a very different thing. And that's cruel too. It is exactly lonely. It is a labor, well said. Yeah. Well, Chuck Norris can have whatever he wants. Thanks, Oliver. 18 pounds. Wow, that's wonderful. How many spots does he have? Pouncer has 1,529. Lab wall. I'm not sure what that means, Rich. Yeah, he does, and he thinks of me as his scratching post. He has a lot. He must have 18 or 19. He just rarely uses them. He thinks he's too cool for the little ones. He thinks it would diminish his importance as a serval. Yeah, I counted his spots. It took me forever. I had to take pictures. I had to make it three-dimensional. It's such a pain in the ass. Then I checked it against an app. There's an app that actually does this. Look it up. And I was right within two spots. Because it's hard. Sometimes the spots are stripes with them, And then they have some blotches. Their tails have rings. His ears have those white eyes. I don't know. Do you count them? I don't know if the app did it different. I like my way. Yeah. Can you believe that we're at Christmas Eve? Oh, well, that's good that you're doing that. But I hope no one gets fewer presents because they're expensive. Yep, servals, right? Why 3 leashes? So if he were to jump, boop, I do that. And then he can't do it because they're not like dogs. They jump very high. Ocelot. No, he's not an ocelot. They should have a cat called an ocelotl. You know, like a little one. Ocelot. Hello, baby. I love you too. He pets me. Pouncer's a good boy. Oh, he makes me dizzy. Well, he does well with other cats. I have to be raised with them. He loves cats. Pouncer's actually saved 3 cats' lives. He saved 3 cats' lives. And it was really a beautiful thing. All the videos are up. It's amazing how he does that. He has an instinct to save animals more than anything else. Everyone thinks he's a killer, but that's just not who Pouncer is. You know, he likes to see the birds. He tries to chase the birds, but he's never killed the bird. I'm starting to think it's on purpose. You know, he gets his food frozen. He's just different. He's always been different. He's always had this sweet, sweet temperament. You know, he likes to give kisses. He can't sleep without his teddy bear being tucked in, touching me at some point. He needs a story to fall asleep. The whole thing's crazy. He has to wear his pajamas. It's a whole thing. Otherwise, he really won't sleep. He'll fall asleep a little bit, but he'll never sleep the whole night, ever, unless he has all those things. And he has to have his teddy bear in the other arm. It's such a crazy thing. Yeah, you're such a finicky kitty. You really are, bro. Don't piss on... See, he's tried to do a drive-by. Your local punk metalhead. I love punk metalhead people. I do. Cat. Yeah, he's a good boy. You are cute, Pouncer. You should have seen how little he was. Oh, by the way, tonight we'll be on TikTok at Alexa RAEE Music. Alexa RAEE Music. She is an incredible drummer. And there actually was a Chihuahua here before. And she loves Pouncer. I mean, she's an incredible drummer. And so she puts Pouncer on. And so we'll be there live. She loves him and she plays Eye of the Tiger for him and Stray Cat Strut. And she talks to him. And Pouncer loves Alexa. And she's so talented. You know, I never say that. And last night I went on. I said, look, you know, I dare you to try to play the drum duet that Phil Collins played with Chester Thompson in 1983 at Wembley Stadium. Because she's young. She can't do that. And she did. And she did. It blew my mind. You know, they say young people today can't play music of yesteryear. Oh, this one can. This is the exception. Alexa RAEE on TikTok. I have no affiliation with her. I'm just a fan. I'm a drummer. I'm not that kind of drummer, damn it. It took me 40 years just to be bad. Yeah, they do that sometimes. Why would someone be mean to a cat? They should get the death penalty if they are. For real. He's got his junk. I wouldn't do anything to him I wouldn't do to me. I would get all street cats neutered and spayed, but I would never do it to Pouncer. He doesn't need it done. You know what I'm saying? He's not out reproducing like crazy. Does he spray like normal milk? He sprays a lot more. How do you like not have a piss house? But I do have a piss house. What are you talking about? Where is Pouncer's dad? Alabama. With Juno, his mom. His dad's name is Swaggers. How high has he jumped? An easy 16 feet without running. I've posted some of those. With running, all I know is he ran a little bit and jumped up to a 23-foot perch like it was nothing. I have the video too. I posted that. That was, man, and he did it so smoothly like it was nothing. Oh, God, I got so jealous. Because I had to climb. It's hard to explain. So he was up here, and there's a tree house here. I had to climb to the tree house. It took me like half an hour. In fact, I was so bad at it, they put in wood handles so I wouldn't die next time. He'll jump higher than the fence. Oh, of course he'll jump higher than that fence. You kidding me? There's a bunch of my friends. They shouldn't be... you know how I feel about people like that. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, Bengals can jump pretty high. Bengals are so stinking cute. That's the problem. He marks more. Yeah, bro, he marks a lot. You know, I think it's important that people know that. Instead of like, you know, some people just post like the pretty things that they do. But there's a lot of ugly things, you know, and they're very expensive. And I don't mean just to get one. I mean their care. And if you can't care for it properly in a state where they're legal, it's really unfair because They're going to bond to just you, and then people give them up. At least 50% give them up. Then they go back to my friend, and I usually get involved these days. And then, we wind up paying for them, and it costs me a lot of money. It costs her a lot of money, and it's just not right. Because now they're going to be sad their whole lives. They're going to miss their owner. They have a nice enclosure, they have space. That's not what they want. They want to be with their owner. So it's a choice of a life of neglect with relative happiness, or a life of pure solitude and sadness. And, they both suck. Right? Pouncer's a spoiled baby who wears pajamas, go figure. Yeah, I don't understand those people, lonely biker. I really don't. I don't know how anyone can do that. How could you not love them? How could you not understand this for life? I mean, if you have a cat, if you don't want a cat, all right. But if you have one and you're living with it and you love it, how could you give it up? How could you not love it? Why would you be able, how could you do that? Because you're moving? Well, why the fuck didn't you think of that beforehand? Especially with these kind of cats. That's the one thing that I think should be automatic death penalty. As long as it's proven, I have zero tolerance for that. I mean that. Because they're so pure and innocent. There's never an excuse. I'm not talking about animals for food purposes, of course. I'm talking about people that get an animal and then torture it like that. Like those idiot kids in New York that go around shooting arrows into cats for fun. They have no purpose being here. There's no reason for them to be on this earth. Imagine what goes on in the mind of someone with such a blackened soul. Right, Pouncer? It needs to be legislated. And who would really disagree? People with dogs would agree. People with cats would agree. Yeah, they are your family, exactly. Which is why what happened in Florence happened in Florence. It's not like you're going to go out and, murder the cops. You know what I'm saying? But it becomes a war of attrition over time. And then you'll win. Uh-oh. Hope he's on a leash. There's Jen. Yeah, man, for looks and likes. Exactly. You think they should be fined? Well, at least that's something. He's Pouncer. Thank you. GL or G1. I can't quite tell. Or GI. Gi. Like karate gi. Dawn, how are you doing? Pouncer. He's a crazy kitty. It's Pouncer. The very crazy kitty. Pouncer cat. He's a very silly cat. I got you. Sucker. I got you, buddy. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry. It's time to go. You had a nice time and you were a good boy. I'm so proud of you. I'm always proud of you. You know this. But it's time to eat your rabbit and do jumping. You have to do your jumping, bro. There's no choice. You have to jump every day. You didn't do much of that today. I'm sorry, it's time to go. I am. But I got a little tired. You need to eat. And I think you're tired too. And I gotta change my shirt. Because somebody ripped without me. Take your bath. Go ahead. You were a good boy. Is that an ocelot? Well, if you wanted one, don't take this the wrong way, but if you wanted one, why don't you know what they look like? I mean, maybe that's mean to ask. All right, take care, lonely biker. I didn't play. It's like having a toddler. Yeah, that's terrible too forever. It's in many ways, it's harder. Trust me. I've been there. In many ways, it's harder. Your toddler won't hurt you. And they'll piss on you only till a certain age. And they wear diapers. Try that with him. It's a lot of work. The one animal I wouldn't have is a monkey. I found like monkeys are just, that's where I draw the line. They're too much like people. That to me is too much work. Different kind of work. I just don't feel like I'm qualified. And I don't know, it feels like it's too much. Where you going, bro? Hey, I'm a human being. No one could take that. All right, I'm going to take you home give your rabbit. Take a bath. All right about your bath, bro. Alright. Pounce is very good in the car usually, but he does not like door dashing, not one bit. Trust me on this. Right, Pouncer? Tell them. He gets very jealous of the food. He doesn't eat it, but he likes to smush it. Hello, Pouncer. Hello, Pouncer. And then we gotta take off his harness. And then we gotta feed him. And then we gotta take him back out. But you gotta do jumping. You gotta do your jumping. Bye, Jen. Hey, Pouncer, let's take this off. Bro, let's take this off while I got you here. While I got you here. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, okay. Oh, I got twisted. Okay, that's off. That's off. Usually he takes a bath now, but he has to first leave the park because when he's close, he wants to go back. When he gets home, he's going to go on my lap, stand there and wait for me to carry him like he's a little baby. Because he thinks he still is a little baby. Because he is my baby. But he doesn't know that he grew. Trust me on this. Nah, he's not a lynx. The guy's got to all work on your spelling, orthography. It matters. Well, maybe it doesn't anymore. It matters to the old people. Now, people don't like to learn cursive, really. It's funny how things change. When I was a kid, I never cared about the things my grandparents cared about. I was like, what do you know? And now I get it. Now I understand the kind of life that they missed. All right, you ready to go inside? You're a good boy. Come on. Come to daddy. It's time to go home, Pouncer. You're a good boy. You're a good boy, but it's time to go home. Eat a rabbit. Come on. Come on, Pouncer the cat. Come on. There you are. Come on. You coming or what? You're coming? That's me. That's you. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, you're so heavy. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry. It's okay. No one's there. He gets scared. There's going to be a person. There's no one there, bro. Crazy. That's not allowed. You know better. All right. We're almost there. We gotta turn off the car and close the light. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. There you go. Pouncer's car is better. It's all better now, Pouncer. I know, I missed it too. And you got so happy to see it. Now, I'm gonna eat your rabbit. Let me get you undone. Welcome home, Pouncer. Pouncer's home. Alright, wait a second, bro. Wait a second. Wait a second. You have to wait a second. I have to undo you. You know this. Alright, one sec. Alright, let me get one. One more, you're almost done. He has no patience. There you go. Alright. Eat your rabbit. Take care, Cora. He opens the door. Why do you open the door? Ew. Ew. I can't show you what he's got because it'll make you puke. And ew, bro. He really eats disgusting things. Alright. Give me a second. Pouncer, you're a trip, bro. This is one of Pouncer's rooms. He's got a bunch. Alright, we gotta go. Everybody have a nice night. Thank you for tuning in to see Pouncer. He loves you guys. You're a good boy.